regain his footing and his wits, being attended to by the athletic training staff. This is how it happened. Some not so friendly fire, inadvertent. Back after this.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
Create. He always wants his team to get into 2-on-1 situations and play out of it.
We have a timeout on the floor. Pacers with a 7-point lead when we come back.
Gives up a layup and then gets a 3 to end the first quarter.
3
That's
is more
time.
than 2.
Big time.
Derek White at the buzzer. He's got 7. Star Watch brought to you by GoDaddy.
Well, Pascal Siakam, who's just 6'8", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. He is an outstanding player. He can shoot from 3. He can get to the rim. Excellent in the post and off to a good start in this one. Yeah, he has developed into one of the most valuable bench players in the NBA. You leave him open, Peyton Pritchard is going to find the bottom of the net. That didn't touch anything but net.
Fieldhouse, the Pacers leading by 2 over the Celtics. You see Peyton Pritchard there, a big bucket at the end of the quarter. That's what he's known for in a lot of circles. 9 3-pointers in his career with 3 seconds or
20. We have a timeout on the floor. Joe Mazzulla going to draw one up when we come back on the other. Today's not Manny and Petty Wednesday, Jay.
It is for me.
Took the glossy finish.
Just barely touched him.
Back after this. First half. Indiana with arguably its best offensive first half of this young season so far. They put 67 on the board, most of them courtesy of Pascal Siakam. Spicy P with a lot of seasoning for the Celtics. Welcome back, everyone, to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm, here from the Circle City, Indianapolis, where speed is like currency. As we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by Chewy, the number that really pops off the screen for you, the bench points in favor of the Pacers, and boy, they've limited Boston to just 8 makes so far.
Did it largely with their defense and rebounding, which was much improved over the first 4 games that Indiana played. When they got the ball off a rebound or if they got a steal, they took it the other way and scored in a hurry. Isaiah Jackson with the dunk. They're passing ahead. And watch how quickly they get the ball up to the court, touch the paint, then kick it out to Pascal Siakam for the open 3. Siakam had 17 points and 5.
One of the top 2-way players in the NBA. He's got power steering and power brakes. Look at this. Back after this. Hey, don't forget, coming up next, the second half of our doubleheader, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the frontrunners for the MVP award this year, and coming off a fantastic summer with Basketball Canada in the Olympics. One of the top scorers and one of the top steals players a season ago.
Ben Mathurin taking advantage of a switch that was not aggressive. Jason Tatum doesn't switch up. Mathurin makes him pay.
Let's take a look at tonight's big deal moment brought to you by Walmart. And Benedict Mathurin, Jay, is really starting to make an impact here.
Well, he's at 14-point
lead down to a tenuous 14. Tatum with 24.
You take away his 3-point shot, and he's still got the ability to hurt you at the rim.
With their best offensive showing of the season, John Halliburton, Tyrese's dad, dapping up McConnell on the court there. Back after this.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long.
Well, Indiana has done this with defense. Alert out front on the ball screen, and then they get in a situation where Isaiah Jackson has to play 2. Derek White and then Horford in the corner. An uncharacteristic turnover from Drew Holiday. And then the Pacers are off to the race. Plenty of time in this one. Was as powerful as Boston is, this game is far from over.
Remember, this is the top three-point shooting team in the association. 8:13 to play, plenty of time. And the San Antonio Spurs taking on Chet Holmgren's SGA and the Thunder. Last year, the big fella led the NBA in blocks. And I can remember a season ago, Coach Popovich telling me that they didn't have enough players that could throw him a lob. Well, Chris Paul is in uniform by the Celtics. Has it to within 3 with 1:04 to play.
Wouldn't let Tyrese Halliburton get the ball back and took advantage of Mathurin. This is what the pride of a champion looks like.
Boston Celtics in the midst of a 9-0 run that has brought this game back to within 3. Tatum has been huge at the offensive end, as has Derek White. And then right here, man, Peyton Pritchard really ignited that sequence with his ball. An incredible, riveting comeback to knot it at 124, and we'll play 5 more. A 14-2 run, leaving the sellout crowd at Gainbridge Fieldhouse stunned.
And not surprisingly, Jason Tatum with the step back over Halliburton. We got more to play.
Welcome everyone to the start of overtime, presented by McDonald's here in Indianapolis. The Celtics were down by 24, and let's listen into a conversation Jason Tatum had with his teammates.